Howdy, I'm your RA, Doug. But you can call me the Dougler, just like my dad does.
Welcome to part 7 of my PlayStation 2 collection. Got some really cool titles to talk about, so here we go. First game we have here is Goosebumps Horrorland, based on the Goosebumps book series and movie and show of the same name. I haven't really played this one too much. I remember seeing the cover at a Target years ago for dirt cheap, but I never got the chance to play it. So one of these days I'll play it. There's the manual and there's the disc. Fun fact, I actually wasn't even allowed to watch the Goosebumps until I was 18 years old. Despite the fact that I could watch Walking Dead at that younger age. Gotta love those protective parents of yours. Anyway. Fairly Oddparents, Showdown. I love this game. It's really good. Another show I wasn't even allowed to watch for years. But yeah. Great game. You get to play as Timmy Turner and you get to go through these levels. I like this slightly better than Breaking the Rules. But Breaking the Rules is also really good. Yeah, there's the disc and the manual. I recommend it. Definitely a must purchase in my opinion. TMNT, based on the 2007 movie of the same name. This is interesting. When I played it, I didn't know that this game was in widescreen. So when I was playing on my full screen TV, it had the black bars. Kind of like a movie. I like that. But this is a good game. It's definitely different than the other Teenage Ninja Turtles games that I played, but it's not bad. It's kind of almost like you're playing a movie. And it's like comic book style as well. There's the manual and there's the disc. Kind of wish they made TMNT 2, but it's not bad. I like it. Speaking of TMNT, Teenage Ninja Turtles 3 Mutant Nightmare. Apparently, from what I've heard, this game is really rare now. Well, not really rare, but it's rare. I got this in a lot that also included the Goosebumps game. I used to have this, but I sold it like an idiot. But you basically play as the 4 turtles, and it's really good. I haven't played it in years, though. I know as an unlockable you get to play the Turtles in Time game, but they replaced the music for some weird reason. Anyway, there's the manual and there's the disc. But this is a great game. This is the last one that was based on the... I think this was the last one that was based on the 2003 Ninja Turtles TV show. But yeah, great game. Super hard though. Wwf Smackdown, just bring it. I like this game. It's a wrestling game. It's very different than all the other wrestling games I've played. Like you move using the not the analog, but the control, the buttons used to move in PlayStation 1 controls. But it's a good game. And you even get to play as Fred Durst in this one. I think this was the first game that he actually appeared in. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, there's the manual and there's the disc. I know they re-released this as the WWE, but from what I remember, nothing from the content was actually changed, just the packaging. But it's good. It was before wrestling kind of became a joke, in my opinion. But it's good. Men in Black 2 Alien Escape. Oh boy, this game. Very little checkpoints. Very hard. Very hard. If you want my advice, play as K. Do not play as J. And if you're gonna play as K, use the green, like, magnet gun, whatever. And use only that. Just trust me. Because if you don't, you're gonna lose. And it's just straight up impossible. And, like, the controls are pretty bad too, but if you play as K, it's a good time. He's the more powerful of the two. But obviously they tried to cash in on the movie, Men in Black 2, but it's not bad. It's just hard. I think there's even another Men in Black game on the PlayStation, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I haven't played that one yet, but I'll finish this eventually one day. Smugglers Run, made by Rockstar. One of the very first PlayStation 2 games ever released. Haven't really played this one, but from what I can tell you, basically, it's like a driving game, like a driving action game, kind of similar. What I assume is similar to Spy Hunter. Yeah, I know there's a sequel that's on the GameCube. I gotta get that one day. Yeah, there's the manual and there's the disc. And like many other early PlayStation 2 games, it's the blue CD disc. So unless if you have a slim or a really powerful fat PS2, yeah, I would suggest just playing the sequel. But this is really good. Well, I have to, from what it looks good. I haven't really played it yet, but I will. Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Haven't really played this one too much either, but from what I can tell, it's more based on the book than the actual movie. But it did come out during, 2002, so it came out around the time when the first movie came out. Yeah. There's the disc, and I don't have the manual, but it's alright. I like the art style in the back cover, the drawn art style. That's really cool. But I like the Lord of the Rings, you know, the movie series. And I've yet to get all the games too. If you want to know my favorite Lord of the Rings movie, it's probably Return of the King. Yeah, it is Return of the King. That's my favorite. Games Skateboarding, made by Konami. One of the many Tony Hawk knockoffs. However, this is one that's actually not too bad. It's got Bob Burnquist in it, so I guess that's something. And it's got a pretty decent soundtrack, and the gameplay style isn't too bad. It's almost like you're playing like the PlayStation 1 Tony Hawk games, just slightly updated for PS2. There's the man, there's the disc, and again, blue disc. This came out in like 2001, so the same year as Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, which is also a good game. Jackass the game. You ever wanted to play a bunch of mini games that are like Jackass style? Then this is for you. It's got all the classic, you know, Jackass skits like Party Boy and go-kart racing, go-kart bumpers. It's everything a Jackass fan could ever ask for. And I love it. My friend introduced me to this and I was like, I might as well pick it up for $10. I heard they're making a Jackass 4, which I hope it's as good as the first 3, you know. Yeah, there's the manual and there's the disc. Maybe I'll do a gameplay of it one day. You never know. But I always loved Jackass, one of my favorite. I know it's kind of, some people would say it's outdated, but I still love it. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I know this is when the Harry Potter games got kinda different. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the one where it changed into like a third-person shooter. I'm not even kidding, like Harry Potter later went on, it became a platformer to a third-person shooter. But it's not bad. There's the disc. Don't have the manual, but yeah. My favorite Harry Potter game is probably Chamber of Secrets, but Sorcerer's Stone is a close second. I gotta get the other ones. I played Goblet of Fire years ago, but from what I remember, that one was just okay. But I'll get the other Harry Potter games in due time. Chicken Little. I love this game, and I even love the movie. Unpopular opinion. A lot of people, you know, I think dislike this movie for the wrong reasons. I know it's mostly because of Mr. Enter, but Mr. Enter honestly has his opinion and I have mine, and I say Chicken Little is a good movie. It's not the best movie, but it's still a good movie. And it's a great game too. Yeah, there's the disc. Don't have the manual, but it's alright. I'll do a gameplay of that one day. Batman Begins. I played this not that long ago. And I have to say it's pretty advanced for its time in 2005. It plays like a PS4 game almost. Like, I felt like I was playing a PS4 game when I was playing this. But it's based on the Batman Begins movie. Which I do like. I haven't seen it in years, though. And The Dark Knight's overrated. Yeah, there I said I don't care. It's good, but people really overrate that movie series, in my opinion. But the game's good. Very good for its time, especially. Maybe I'll do a gameplay of it. Bad Boys Miami Takedown. A very, very weird game. I know it's based on the Bad Boys movie series, specifically Bad Boys 2. My copy's Canadian. You could kind of tell because of the different sayings. You know, it's in French and English. But it's good. It's just weird. Like, they don't look anything like the characters in Bad Boys. They look kind of like bootleg versions. And the combat's alright. But it is a good game. I'll probably do a gameplay one day. I'll show this first. Spider-Man 2. Do I need to say anything about this? It's one of the greatest Spider-Man games ever. In fact, I would say it's very up there. I have more nostalgia with the first game, but I have quite a bit of nostalgia for this one too. Got me through some crazy times in elementary school. There's the manual and there's the disc. A little bit scraped on the disc, the artwork, but whatever. I highly recommend it. From what my friend tells me, that the GameCube version is apparently better. I don't know how true that is, but take his word. I'll take his word for it. But the PS2 version is really good as well. Better than 3, that's for sure. Speaking of Spider-Man, Spider-Man Friend or Foe. I remember seeing the commercials for this on Cartoon Network years and years and years ago. It's like, oh, you get to play as Spider-Man, but you get to team up with all sorts of villains on your side. Yeah, it's like a side scroll. Well, kind of like a side scroller, but you have like special moves and You get to do like versus fights. I love it. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it really, which is a shame. Shame. It's a good game though. There's the disc and the manual. I actually ordered this on Amazon after I sold it years ago, which I shouldn't have because it's a great game. Beyond Good and Evil. A lot of people tell me that this is a really, really underrated game. Although I haven't played it too much. I know it's kind of like Zelda with a chick, and it's like kind of like a mystery game. Like you solve puzzles and stuff. I'll take your word for it. I gotta play it one day. I heard the GameCube version is a little better though. Like I heard if you play this game on a Slim, like apparently it has some audio issues, but I don't know. And I heard they're making Beyond Good and Evil 2, so that's cool. That's cool, I guess. And finally we have Alias, based on the TV show the same name, made by Acclaim. When did this come out? 2004, so it was one of the last. This may have been the second to last Acclaim game ever made. I haven't really played it, but it looks similar to Dark Angel. And I haven't seen the show yet, so I don't know, have a really opinion on that, but it looks fun, you know. There's the disc and the book. One of these days I'll play the game, and maybe I'll even watch the show. I don't know how long the show went on for, but if it's something I dig, I might check it out. Anyway, that's my next part of my PlayStation 2 collection. See you soon when I show more.